my mic is working this time. Let me double check. I gotta bring up YouTube. Okay, there I am. Test. Testing. Okay. Okay. So my mic is working this time. Sorry about that. Last video, I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. Okay, so I talked about a bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can remember. Season 2, early on, I got rid of Nicholas Latifi. Nicholas Latifi was finishing in last place in every race. Right? Nicholas Latifi was finishing in last place. He'd make a mistake, he'd lose the toe, and then he'd just make more and more mistakes, and he'd wind up finishing like a lap down, 2 laps down. It was ridiculous. At the start of the second season, I got Oscar Piastri. I think he was 75. I think it was 74 or 75 when I got him. And immediately my second car was in the points. So the driver makes a world of difference in this game. This 2024 season, Lewis Hamilton went to Aston Martin, and he was teamed up with Zhou Guanyu, and Zhou Guanyu was at the back of the pack, and Lewis Hamilton was like fighting for a podium. So in this game, the driver is key. It's just a matter of whether or not you can afford him. That's the reason why I went with Piastri, because he was cheap. He started making... Well, he was doing pretty good, and then I tried to renew his contract, and he wanted a ton of money. And I don't know, he has like 66 points or something like that for the season. So I didn't want to pay him, so I moved over to Nick DeVries. Is that who it was? Yeah. I moved over to Nick DeVries, and Nick DeVries didn't have the control that Oscar Piastri had, and he just started getting into a whole bunch of wrecks. So if I show you this, you can go down into the gearbox, okay? So this one was Oscar Piastri, 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 and then I switched over to Nick DeVries. And I was using this as my practice engine, and then this one as my race engine, and he wrecked. Sorry, I was using this as a race engine. He wrecked in a race. Then this one he wrecked in practice. And then this one he wrecked in a race. So this was a brand new engine, and he put it into the wall. And it went from like 98. It was like real early in a race too. He went from like 98 all the way down to like 69 or something like that. So if they get into a wreck, it does a lot of it really messes up the powertrain. But so what I was saying in the last video is when you first start off, right, you have 3 engines. They're all 100%. And the first practice and all of that, you buzz around using this engine. And then you have a race in it. And you could probably do 2 weekends before it loses all of its power. But after one race weekend, I would then use this one as my race engine and this as my practice engine until I can't use this one anymore, and then I'd move up like that, and then I'd move up like that. So that's one way to help maintain your parts. That last video, I was showing you guys how to upgrade your driver, your reserve driver. So what I was showing you is that I take my reserve driver and I alternate them in the first practice of each race. So my reserve driver is picking up a lot of experience, and then when he's in a car, because he only has to get 500 experience or whatever, and then he maxes out. So during the season, you can bring him in and save some of the wear and tear on that car, and that's why I rotate him. The last video, you saw my setups, how I figure all you got to see how you didn't hear, but you got to see me do my setups. And you got to see me do practice, how I run my practices, as well as qualifying. Qualifying, first round I throw on mediums, get them out early, and then second round find an opening in the track and send them out so they're out there by themselves. And then you repeat that for the second and third round. That's how I get my best results. And this is the setup. I am going with the medium tires. I'm going with the medium tires because with the hard tires, I'm sorry, with the soft tires, I'd only use the soft tires if I was at the front of the field. And then I would try to get out. In the first 2 laps, I'd try to get out to like a 2-second lead. And then I'd be able to run away with my soft tires against their mediums. But if I'm back, I want to be able to, to stay in the toe as long as possible. Because with the softs, they're going to go around, and then they're going to come in early. And if they get caught behind some traffic, like if they get caught in a DRS train, then they get stuck back there. Meanwhile, the cars in the front are going to continue to build their lead. So because this is going to be a 2-stop, I'm going to go with the longer first stint, both drivers. And at the start of the race, this is my favorite setup. Doing this by like the second turn. By the second turn, I should be clear of my row mate, and I should be working on the cars ahead of me, if not even with them. And at that point, I'm going to tune this down to normal, conserve my tires, because your tires are really important. Yeah, if you can, like, so at the start of the race, if you use up your tires, you know, and you go through like 8%, they're only going to go through like 2%. So now you're 6% down, and that's going to come into play when you're trying to stay in their draft. Whereas if you conserve your tires and your tires are even or higher, you can stay in the draft a lot easier. Okay, so there, I got everything all set up. We got our strong engines. This is the last race of the season. Okay. All right, we're all set, so here we go.
Clear skies tonight, with the drivers having now arrived at their grid positions.
How's that umbrella?
Here we have Alexander Albon. They're up in 3rd position, tantalisingly close to pole. And looking at the 2nd Williams car, they might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change.
You guys couldn't have Crofty read off all of the drivers
and we're just moments away now.
In F1, 2, and 3.
Anything could happen. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Okay.
It's lights out and away we go.
Okay, you can see that boost, how I'm staying with these guys. All right. And I am alone, like I said would happen. So now we're going to tone that down. We're going to tone that down.
Okay, copy. Yeah, take it easy. Copy.
There's Piastri, a little bit behind me. This is a big concertina corner. I wish they could fix that.
Good job.
Uh-oh, I'm up into second.
Position just gained by Williams.
Not quite. But now I got them. See, they've already turned their engines down and stuff. All right.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Right. Okay, so I really don't need to be ahead of him because he has soft tires on, so I'm not going to be able to pull away.
Copy.
Right. And Piastri is in 4th place. I normally go for 2 laps, but we're 2nd and 4th, so we're looking good. DRS isn't open yet. Piastri is 6/10 back, so I am going to have him push to close that gap a little bit.
Copy. Use
Right.
overtake. Copy.
Close it down to 4.5 tenths, and then turn everything back down. Yeah, see, I'm right on his tail now. So we're looking good. Boom.
Save fuel, save fuel. Copy.
Okay. So we started the race very good. Coming up on the end of lap 2, so we're about to get our DRS. All right. Tire-wise, you can see my guys are on par with everyone else. I didn't cook my tires. His tires are already cooked. He's down to 81%. So it's not going to be hard keeping up with him, especially with DRS. You can see he's trying to get away. He's like, man, if I can just break the toe. Oh, Piastri slipped back.
Use overtake. Copy. They'll come to us. Copy.
Okay, Piastri caught up because of the concertina. The corner is very bad. They really need to fix that. We broke the toe on Perez. Alright, so we broke the toe on Perez, but Perez is faster than me, so he's going to be able to slowly reel me in. Gonna give ourselves a little bit of a push. Try and stretch away from Perez.
Stop, lift and coast.
Okay.
Alright, I don't want Perez to get the toe. And that way I hope Max can pass me on this straight, and then I can toe off of him on the next one. Nope, he's not going to make a pass.
This is good, come on.
Okay, should make this pass. Oh, he doesn't have his DRS open. Dude, I hate it when my drivers do that. They stay behind a car and let a car pass both of them. It's like, dude, get over there. Either block that guy or make the pass. Okay, so we weren't able to stay away from Hamilton.
They've moved up a place.
Because of Verstappen's tires, he might stay back there.
Suggest lifting coast. Yes.
Dude, I'm stretching out on Hamilton. The car's faster than his. But now he's going to have, yeah, DRS. Yeah, so I think what the problem is with this game is that the drivers tend to follow too much. Like when there's a hole, they don't try and take it. See how Albon was approaching that turn, the chicane, and the cars in front slowed down, so he slowed down. And he slowed down early because they were there. Okay, so we got 7 cars in a train. It's a long race, so in the early part, you're not going to be able to win the race, but you can lose it. You can make it so that you can't win by messing up the strategy. If I would have started this race and not put, you know, the full power and all of that, I would have got passed by 2 cars, and I'd be back like with Ocon and Norris, and I'd be fighting those guys. And when you get back there, it gets kind of, because you're caught in a train, it gets kind of hard to make moves. If you're in a train, right, and you're the 3rd car, right? See Hamilton. Who's behind me? Perez is behind me, right? So you see Verstappen passed me, then I passed Verstappen, and then Verstappen passed me. That 3rd car always gets stuck back there. So it's only the first 2 cars at the head of the train that tend to swap positions. So that's why it's hard to move up once you're caught, like, you know, number 5 in the train. Okay, so we're looking good. We got a bunch of cars out there with worn soft tires because they don't know how to manage their tires the way I showed you guys in the last video. How I was able to use 4 tires, 4 softs for practice, 1 medium and 1 hard, and then that left me 2 mediums, 1 hard, and 1 soft for the race. They use all their softs. So by the time they're doing that last run, they're already using used soft tires. So when it comes to the race, if they're starting with soft tires, they're always going to start the race on like 80% soft tires, which is not really good for them. But we're not here for them. We're here to make our teams better. Okay, so now I'm third place. So watch, Verstappen and Perez. Right? And the thing is, I got to be careful because I can't let Verstappen hold me back and then Perez gets away. All right, so I'm going to have to sacrifice some of my fuel. I'm going to have to sacrifice some of my fuel and my ERS. Right on.
Lifting coast will help.
Yep, okay.
Okay, so Verstappen just dropped all the way back to fourth.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
See, like the difference between the tires, right? Like soft tires, they're supposed to be really fast at first, but then you lose time. But even like if those guys, their tires get down to like 40%, they'll still be able to hang on my back. And that's the part that I don't get, because they would have to like start stopping way earlier and they wouldn't be able to pick up the throttle until way later, so they should be able to hang. Nice block, Albon. Way to go. Good job. Perez is still in 6. Those are good points. And it's still early. So, again, we're going to have 3 cars in front of him pitting. They should probably be pitting at about 6%. So maybe in the next 2 laps, yeah.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Okay, see? See how Verstappen is able to, like... Oh, there he goes. He's starting to fall back. Okay, he's starting to fall back. So he's going to be pitting pretty soon. If it's a 2-stop, they normally pit like around 50% on their first tire. And to be honest, if we could just break the toe on Verstappen, I'll show you guys what because when you start with Williams, you got to learn how to race behind the car. You can't just go out and race because you like burn up your tires and you don't get anywhere. So you got to learn how to like conserve.
Doing a good job. Keep pushing.
Behind the guy, and then you wait till his tires get kind of worn, and then you make your move. All right, so like this is where I would want to pass. So like if I was just tailing him, his tires were getting worn down, that stretch is where I would want to pass, because then I could boost up my power and stuff and try and stretch it out to a second on this part of the track until the next DRS zone. See, he's not falling back. Alright, Joe should be pitting. Russell should be pitting. Not this lap, this next lap, I think. And that's going to move Magnussen all the way up to, what, 5th? It's crazy. 6th, 5th. Look at all that track, dude. There's moves, like, on top of moves you could be making right now. See? You left that door open, dude. That's why you gotta make that move. Okay, we broke the toe on Verstappen. Almost broke the toe on Verstappen. Why do I slow down? Why did I lift? Okay, no one's pitting yet. I gotta be coming in soon. No. My DRS is not opening. It still works, but it's not, the flap is not opening. See? Because he's not making that move, all these guys are staying on my tail. Oh, developers, you need to put in, you need to change the do not fight with your teammate stuff, because when you want them to switch places and you do that, the car ahead like stops, and then the second car goes so far ahead he loses the toe. One thing I don't like to do is carry any extra weight, so if I find myself not using up all the fuel.
No DRS.
Okay. Who is it? Stroll, Magnussen. There's definitely an issue. Alright, so I think we're gonna get a whole bunch of guys are gonna get a cheap pit stop here, which kind of stinks if you ask me. But that's okay, they're all gonna lose their positions. And then they're gonna come out behind cars that are slower. Alright. They're gonna come out in cars that have, they're gonna put on hard tires, and they're gonna come out behind cars with used hard tires. So we should be able to stretch out a lead on them. Right? What was the incident?
I think that was a crash. Let's take a closer look. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. They've lost control, and there's the crash.
Why is that a safety car?
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
See, as hard as he hit, how is his suspension not screwed? Oh, it is. Never mind. Okay, so when a safety car comes out, okay, if I was at the back of the field, I would not put my car settings like this. Because if I do this, let me see. Oh, Albon's in first, right? See how Perez is able to stay behind me? If I was in second and I put my settings like this, Perez would stretch out a lead on me. Like, I can't maintain my delta under these settings. So I can only do this when I'm near the front because I know the field is going to catch up to the safety car. If I was near the back, right, and like say I had to pit, if I went slow from the time the safety car came out, there'd be a gap, probably about a quarter of what it is between Schumacher and Stroll. What I tell you, everyone just went in. Okay, what was I saying?
Got loads of energy.
Oh yeah, the settings.
Yep, copy.
Right, so because I'm behind a safety car, I can utilize these settings. If I were to pit, see, I would not be able to keep up with Vettel. He'd pull ahead, and I'd hold Stroll up, and I wouldn't be able to catch up to the back of the field. Like, it's weird how that works. I think we're gonna have another lap under the safety car.
Energy's good. Copy.
Okay, so Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen has the net lead of the race right now because of that safety car. Otherwise, there'd be like a 30-second gap, 30-plus second gap that he'd have to deal with, but and we have another lap. How did Perez get ahead of me?
Red Bull gained a place. Here's the replay. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez. Moving up a place there. Excellent work.
How do you pass under the safety car?
And that was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
How do you pass under the safety car? Whatever, man. Well, another thing the game has to fix. This game has issues. Okay, I got passed under the safety car.
So there is no overtaking until the control line.
Oh, really? Because Perez just did.
Yep, sure.
No passing under the safety car, yeah. All right. Let's get it, get it.
So we just need to push now.
Okay.
You know, the thing is, Verstappen's going to make some moves before the before the DRS is enabled. Dude, what are you doing? Just pass him. The fuck was that? Dude, this game does when it does weird stuff, you're just like, dude, like, stop warming up your tires. I don't understand why we got passed under the safety car. Piastri, what's going on, man? Why can't you keep up? What's going on, buddy? You're scaring me. Why are you losing the toe? Why are you losing the toe, dude? Alright, that's okay. It's okay. You slow everyone else up.
DRS is enabled.
Dude, I should have pitted. Oh, I should have pitted. I should have pitted. 'Cause look, we did 2 laps and I'm in my pit window. I should have went in.
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
Let's have a look.
Okay, awesome. Another safety car. Just what we needed.
And they clear it. Big move for them.
Keep that standard, balanced, harvest, standard, balanced, harvest. Alright, and then we're going to call you in. I'll put the hards on. And then Piastri, you are 3 seconds back, so we're going to call you in. We're going to put the hards on.
Safety car, safety car. Slow down and get your delta positive.
See how I'm keeping that distance between me and Perez?
Yes.
Right? If I put my stuff down low, that's probably why I got passed. If I put my stuff down low, he'll be able to pull up on my tail. That half a second might be important in the pit stops. Good job, everyone. Great pit stops. Look where we are. Ah. I just totally bottled this. I should have pit, dude.
Back off.
I should have pit earlier.
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay.
I should have pit earlier, man. How many laps we got left? 38. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Dude, we're all the way at the back, dude. Where's Sonoda? Oh, he's with Magnussen. Okay, so Albon, you first. Standard, push,
Happy to push.
overtake. Standard, push, overtake.
We're good to push.
Okay.
Use overtake.
Okay.
Dude, we are all the way at the back.
Make sure we get a good restart.
Okay.
Yo, we are all the way at the back, dude. Fudge. So when I was first started, I put all of my, every time I developed a part, I was making sure that I was adding my dirty air. But once I got up to the front, I started taking away all my dirty air. So like dirty air wise, I'm like 17, 18, 19.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Dude, that turn is ridiculous. Dude, Albon is 13 points behind Verstappen for the championship. And I think I just tossed it by not pitting on that first one.
Just gained by Williams.
So I'm carrying an extra 1.6 pounds. I'm sorry, an extra 2.6 pounds.
This is good.
Well, the good news is I didn't mess up as bad as Bottas and Perez. Okay, Albon's back up in the points. See how the line all like stays behind? They're all going slow like that. Dude, that first car should pull ahead.
DRS will be active.
Ninth and 11th. Come on, Piastri. You need to get up in those points, baby. It doesn't really matter because I think we're safely in second for constructors.
So P10.
But I really need... Oh, okay, he's up in the points. Oh! What the hell was that?
We can take a look now. Now we see the Williams here.
Good grief, Piastri. You're driving like a madman.
They take advantage and muscle their way through.
Yeah, and he's going to muscle his way through again. You going to show it? No.
That was a big moment. The team are clearly...
Come on, give me Piastri passes Albon. Oh, you don't want to show that one, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't show that one either. That was sus. Yeah, see, we're caught in a freaking train. We're caught at the back of the train. See how they were able to close up? And earlier, Albon and Piastri, they stopped short and let the guys keep... So inconsistent, this game. And now that Piastri's in front, and Vettel is allowed to close up, I can't switch my drivers, so...
Tires haven't really coming down.
Copy, copy.
Damn it, dude. Frickin' lost it.
Okay, happy to lift and coast.
Yeah, we're in the train, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Save fuel.
Copy.
And on top of that, Piastri's ahead. So now there's really nothing we can do about it. Let me try this.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Okay.
Let me see if Albon can get back ahead. Yep, see now we're stuck behind Joe. Joe lost the toe, so Verstappen's out. Race is over.
We've just had a spin.
Still in 9th and 10th.
We've just had a car run wide.
I was gonna
Let's
say
see
Russell
what
had an
happened
issue.
there. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell. Oh dear, that's far wide.
See, and I gotta fix that too. When a car goes wide, how they just go over there and they stop and they let the whole field go by. They don't do that. They work their way back onto the track. They lose like maybe a couple positions. You guys need to fix that one as well. That's just ridiculous. Balance. See, look, I gave him power and he did all those laps. He still couldn't pass Piastri because we're in the train.
I think someone's run wide. Someone's run wide.
Oh, he didn't lose anything, huh?
Let's take a closer look. Now here we see Max Verstappen. They're forced wide and they're...
So inconsistent. Wow, Joe's finally out of the way. Freaking asshole. Okay, we need a safety car. We need a safety car. This race is over, dude. Verstappen's catching up too fast because these guys are fucking piddling around in the damn corners.
No saving required.
Copy.
Dude, why are you not passing, dude? In the last video, one of the things I said they need to fix was the DRS is overpowered. It's overpowered to the point where you can just catch up and stay behind a guy like that, but not make a move.
Yeah, check.
Yeah, copy that.
You have your DRS, I give you extra power, everything. You can see you're gaining on that guy at a very good clip. And then you just stay behind him and you have like 3/4 of the track wide open. He wasn't even blocking. Yeah, this race is over, man. Why did you not come in? That blows, man.
Position gained for Alfa Romeo. Someone spun out. And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Ninth and 10th, dude. What a crappy way to finish the season. Dude, all I had to do was pit. That's all I had to do was pit, dude. I could have been a freaking world champion. I am absolutely beside myself right now. I know how Ferrari feels. Dude, I had the season, dude. I had it. I had it. I did all that work to get there. One race left. and he freaking gets 1 point. Look, if he would have freaking finished where Esteban Ocon did, I'm world champ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, here's the thing. Once you get past the 2023 season, this game has issues. It starts, it's like a lot of bugs, a lot of like weird things start happening. I don't know if the dev team is still working on this game, or if they've decided to forgo this season and start working on next season's car. Okay, so this is why you want to run your reserve driver, especially if their growth potential is like high, right? His was high, came down. Well, I think it was average. Okay, so I think I got Albon for like another. I got Albon for like another half a season or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, so right, if Albon leaves the team, I have to re-sign Oscar Piastri to move him to the #1 car. And I don't think that's how it works. Right? If he's under contract, you just put him in a #1 car and sign Logan Sargent to the #2, right? But you can't do that in this game. There's just a lot of weird things that you're like, why did you guys not figure that out? Okay, so we finished third in the season. What's coming up next is all the off-season stuff, right? It's like there's a whole bunch of off-season stuff before we get to nothing. See, there's no start of the next season. See what I mean about all the bugs and stuff? How weird it is. And then the calendar only goes through November 2026. So I'm guessing that's kind of the game. Okay, so they're happy. Yeah, that was a difficult race. See, look, Nick DeVries got 65 points. Okay. Okay, there's all the end of the season stuff. Pit crew performance. Okay, everyone's right where I thought they would be. Okay, and they're taking 10% of my performance away. Driver changes. I have everyone secured. That's in poor condition. All of my staff, I got them under contract. I'm good. Okay, I finally got my design center maxed out. Alright. So now that my design center is maxed out, I have 4 things that I could be doing. And I can hire 5 more engineers. Right? Boom. Development point. Okay, this is a reason why my number 2 car takes so long to report, because his feedback is so low. So I'm dumping all of his stuff into the feedback until that becomes respectable. I need that to be like 89, 88, somewhere around there. Alright. They're all good. Okay, I want to see when the next season starts. If there is a next season. Logan Sargent got 2 development points. So let's give him control. Ooh, and Oscar Piastri. You got enough control, bro. You need some. You need some smoothness, dude. And overtaking. You need overtaking. Yeah, I know, but I can't do anything because the car development has been seized. I don't know why you're telling me that. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is the next season. So for the one person watching, please let me know in the chat if you want me to continue with this, or do you want me to start a brand new season and start over so you guys can see how I do it from the beginning? I kind of want to start over again because this game is acting weird. All right. See, look, there's nothing. Nothing's showing up. I hope they can fix that. Alright, well anyway, I was hoping to show you guys a championship win, but hey, that's racing. I should have pit. I should have pit. I should have pit. I could have pit and then I could have dealt with being behind on my tires. But I still would have been up there with Verstappen. Ah, man. Oh well. Alright, well anyway, thanks for watching. To my one guy watching live. Anyone that watches this video. If you have any questions, comments, please put it in the chat. I just started back up again, so any chats that I get, I will respond. If you guys have any questions about setup or, what drivers to use or anything, we can sit and we can go through it. And I'm gonna wrap this video up, and the next video will be the start of a season. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this season or start all over. I kind of want to start all over and fix the issues that I had, like getting rid of Latifi as soon as I start, getting Oscar Piastri in there, because you can see Oscar Piastri's stats. He's 79. If I would have started him, he'd probably be like an 82 with that extra season of running. And Logan Sargent would be a lot better as well, because I didn't pick him up until I got Piastri. So I think I'm going to start over, keep Albon, pick up Piastri for cheap, sign him for a 4-year deal, put Logan Sargent in my reserve, sign him to a 4-year deal. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching if you made it this far. I will be keeping in touch. We got a race at Austin on Sunday. I believe that's going to be on 9 a.m. my time. I live in Hawaii, so the races start at all kinds of weird hours. I will be doing a watch-along with the race. I'll have this game playing in the background. But yeah, if you guys want to get my take on sitting down and watching a race, we can do that on Sunday. And I will be back tomorrow, Saturday, to start the new season. And with that, may all your sectors be purple. And I will see you guys later.